Hello, everybody. Today, two things. April, May TTMs, that's right, combining 2 months into one because I'm so far behind. Why not? And to make sure I have everyone down who did a VR for the giveaway. Here, you should see your name if you did a VR for me. Also, you'll be tagged in this video, so it'll pop up. If you don't see your name and you did a VR, please let me know as soon as possible. Another day or two, I will do the drawing. It's probably going to be a very short wheel spin video because we have visitors coming from out of town and things are about to get crazy. So anyway, a day or two, maybe let's call it Thursday evening, Friday sometime. We'll do that. So if you did a VR and you don't see your name, let me know, please. And other than that, let's get to some TTMs. So I have 18 that have piled up in the time since I last did a TTM video. I don't have very much stuff out right now, so I don't know. We might have to do like and combine summer into one video. I'm just not sure. But all my resources now are going to savings for the national and for my grail and for other things, which you've heard me talk about. What, 4 consecutive videos? It's fair. I think it's fair. We got some Hall of Famers. We've got baseball. We've got football. I think that's it. Baseball and football. So I'm not going to turn the camera around. I'm just going to pull them out of the envelope. I have some notes here to talk about. So like this one says 1 of 1, 15 days, and I added a little heart. That is because this is a very special TTMer, friend of the community, Ed Watt on his 69. And I normally don't protect cards. Sometimes I will, and you'll see that in a few minutes. But I always just throw them in the envelope, almost always, and way over 99 times out of 100, they come back looking about like they went out. But this is one exception where it really got a little beat up there. But I'm still happy to get the Eddie Watt. I mentioned I was from the YouTube community. I thanked him for his generosity to us and signed my card. And I sent 1 or 2 for him to keep because I remember he's trying to rebuild his collection. So this is a 2 for 2 Hall of Famer in 24 days, $10 each. And here's where I did some protection, but even then it slid out. But you can see there is a Jim Palmer on Stadium Club. I forget what year this is. I wore my readers for a reason, and it still doesn't matter. That's how small the print is and how old I am. And there is is that 81 or 82 Fleer? 82, let's call it. Happy to get that back, Jim Palmer. 2 for 2, 16 days. This was sent real time on Dan's Vintage Baseball PC channel. He did an interview with me about TTMing. He was good enough to do that, which I appreciate. And I sent out Steve Swisher as we were doing the show. So I got the 81 Tops and the 81 Tops traded back. There's the note that I really scribbled on because I was in a hurry. And he says, best wishes. Steve Swisher, bonus autograph. That should be a 3 for 2. $5 each, 2 of 2, 27 days. Candidate for the Hall of Fame. I could be convinced probably either way. But there's Sweet Lou on a Mariners manager card. I have I know I have 93. Sorry, 03. I might have them on one other Mariners item. And here is the This was like a kind of like a throwback trophy set. It came out about 10 years ago, where they just honored everyone that had a trophy card and they gave them a new card. And happy to get Sweet Lou on that one. $15, 1 of 1, 23 days. Getting pretty hard to get 91 Stadium Club cards, so I'm having to pay. And I'll do it for the right guy and the right card. This is a great example. You lose his autograph a little bit in his sleeve, but the Steve Avery, it's just a beautifully composed card. It looks great signed. I would say a notable name. So I was happy to do the $15 for Steve Avery. Getting harder and harder to get these 91 Stadium Clubs. We are going to do a set update when we're done, so you'll know what my numbers look like. 30 days, care of the Chicago White Sox. Hall of Famer on an 86 Topps. You can probably guess if you're a regular TTMer. Very reliable, Tony La Russa. Great signer. I have, I don't know, probably 4 or 5. I don't know. Let's see, 64, 86, at least 2 others. So let's call it 4. 1 of 1, care of his agency / handler dude. $20. Another 91 Stadium Club. Jose Canseco. I got him twice just recently. Once on a Provisions and now on this. And I still have other things I'd like to get done by him, but $20, some of it will have to wait. 11 days, 2 of 2. This, I don't like to write to guys on this team because then they'll think I'm a fan. So I have to find cheater ways to say that I want their autograph. Dion James, Stadium Club, and an Ultra. There's more Stadium Club coming up. I think there's only going to be 1 run today, so sorry if you're familiar with that. If you're not, you'll figure it out when we get there. 2 of 2, 15 days. Care of his home in Seattle, the GM for the first place Seattle Mariners, partially because they're in a terrible division, but we'll take what we can get. They're on a streak, 6 wins in a row right now. Jerry Dipoto. There he is. And I think Jared Dipoto is a good GM. I think he's got a good baseball mind. I think in the past where we wish he had made deals that he didn't, I think he was kind of handcuffed by management or whoever, ownership. So I don't know. This one's 2 of 2, 15 days. Darren Dreifert, first on a Heritage. And then on a 99 Stadium Club. And this is his only Stadium Club card, which means...
Whoa!
There, you finally got your runner. 2 of 2, 14 days again. This is Brian Hickerson. I almost said Byron. And I thought here was someone that maybe would only have 1 Stadium Club card, but he's got 3, and I don't have the others. So there's a Stadium Club 94 and a 92 Ultra. Love that set. Here's a Hall of Famer. Here's the only football. $10 each, 11 days. All-time Seahawks great. A lot like the Russa, you'll probably have this already figured out. But Steve Largent, they're on an action pack with the Hof. Love it, love it. And here he is on a 1,000-yard club. I really like that. Where am I going to put these? I'm getting, I wouldn't say a lot, but a decent handful of Steve Largent autographs. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with them, how I'm going to display them. This one's for Ranger Studios. Well, it's not for Ranger Studios, but it's for him to admire. He might already have it, but $20, a Hall of Famer, great TTM signer, Cleveland Indian, and another 91 Stadium Club, Bert Blyleven, which might be my favorite Bermanism. I'm hoping I'm focused. Feel like I'm not, but we will find out. And he always leaves a little note that says, it's always the same, God bless, which is very sweet. Very nice. What do we got? 5 Hall of Famers already? 2 of 2, 30 days. Another guy, I thought maybe we'd just have one stadium club, but he's also got 2 or 3. Chico Walker. Can't say I remember Chico Walker. Maybe Mookie Chilson can enlighten me. Get my Chico education up. Nice pen. Looks really good. Really good signature. This is a 101, 32 days, and I put an exclamation point because I keep saying how hard it is to get 91 stadium clubs. And it's amazing, like you build a set long enough, you'll find that guys, and Dan and I talked about this, they just kind of pop up. They just decide to start signing, and you get a good address, and off you go, and now you got more people that can sign. And so to get this free for a set I've been working on for 10 years, or I don't know how long it's been. I should figure it out, but a long time, that I pretty much have to pay for everybody now, like the Blyleven, Carl Nichols. And this is sort of a photo. Not all, I don't know. I don't know if this action shot really works for me. It kind of reminds me of like an early days, like a set, like something you'd see on a 73. It's got kind of a weird background, and like which guy is the guy, and all that. But the autograph looks great, and really thrilled to get another 91 Stadium Club. We got quite a few this time. This was a 3 for 5, 11 days. I didn't know how much he signed, how many he was willing to sign, but I have a lot of stuff for him, and I have more stuff still. So I'll probably wait 6 months a year and then send the next kind of little batch of things. But this is Mike Macfarlane. Okay, and there's the 93 Stadium Club. Kind of dark. Yeah, that one doesn't look great. I maybe almost shouldn't have sent it, but I did. There's the 95, which is one of my favorites. That one looks really good. And there is, I think it's 96, which is my least favorite, with the spiky spikes under the nameplate. I don't even know how to say it. And then he did not sign the 94 or the 92 Ultra. So I'll have to get, he's got like this and maybe 2 other stadium clubs I need, and the Ultra, and he's got a lot of cards in the 90s because, well, he was a great player. So I am going to get these ordered together by set, and then provide some kind of update. Okay, here are the 91s, and I'm actually not going to look these up myself till I edit them in. But here's the 91 Stadium Clubs, and so there is my set progress. This is a set that I've been more aggressive at completing, and really thrilled always to add to that. Newer set, 81 tops, just a couple cards this time. There's my progress since our last video. I have rolled in the traded to be included in this number, so it's a little different than last time I shared it. But there's the progress for 81. 1 card for 86, the Russa Hall of Fame auto. And here's my progress for 86. Again, kind of a newer set, so not a ton of stuff, but it keeps me busy, keeps me off the streets, I guess. And that's it for the, what did I say, April, May TTM recap. Yeah, I want to get some stuff out. We'll see what happens. Life's busy, but I love doing TTMs. And I wanted to do a super at the end here. A quick shout out. If you like bulk, like someone that does a lot of TTMs, I don't know what this guy's stamp budget is, but check out Pine River TTMs. I will drop his contact, his at below. Pine River TTMs. I mean, he's every couple days he's making a video and he's like, hey, I got 15, I got 20 back. And I would need to mortgage this house just to get your stamp budget, I think. But keep it up, Pine River, forgetting what your real first name is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.